Hello and welcome. We are here at SeaWorld Orlando for part 2 of our Animal Encounter Anniversary Extravaganza. The AEAE, as I'm calling it.
My word.
And Brittany, do you want to tell them what
we're
we're doing?
This is why we don't have more subscribers.
Blame me. Today we're doing something super special. We're going to meet and touch a penguin. And we're going to meet and touch a dolphin. Both of which Brittany's always wanted to do.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited.
I might take them home with me. Shh, don't tell.
Oh, great. Now this is on the internet. And
you can cut that part out.
No, I'm leaving it in. We are still in October. And if you look over there, you want to get the Christmas trees out for Christmas time.
I'm really excited to see SeaWorld Christmas because I haven't ever seen that before, and they have Rudolph.
Oh, they do have Rudolph. Yeah, really excited too. Although SeaWorld obviously doesn't care about Thanksgiving. Alright, we are now in the park, and we don't have to check in to the World Tour Center for about another hour and a half. So we're going to see what we can do for an hour and a half, have some fun, then go check in and get ready to go meet a penguin, and then go meet a dolphin. Brittany's going to pet a dolphin. We're going to have pictures. It's going to be great. We're so excited. It's going to be like our first time at SeaWorld where we're not going to have the tiny humans with us at all. So it feels weird, like just being two adults at SeaWorld, even though I know it's completely normal to do. But
I think there was one time we came without them, like maybe the very first time that we came, but ever since then we always meet them down here, but it's a Monday, so school and work and all that stuff, so it's just us and it's weird. Yeah,
but also we came when we failed at doing the Spooktacular because they just shut it down.
Yeah, but we weren't here very long.
Yeah, we were here for like 20 minutes, I think. We're in the Wild Arctic Exhibit, where we've been transported to the Arctic. This does not feel safe. I feel like it's gonna break on me. So unless I'm mistaken, not mistaken, it's where the polar bears used to be, and these are where all the seals are. It's like 3 of them right there. 4, there's one right there. There's at least 4 seals here. This is the Walrus Exhibit. The walrus just went this way. So we're gonna wait to see when he comes back. Oh. Hello, Mr. Walrus. Goodbye. Do you know what the walrus says? Goo goo gajoo. So this whole area used to be a ride called Wild Arctic, where it was kind of like a Star Tours type ride, where it was like a big screen and you would react. It was like you were on a helicopter expedition to the Wild Arctic, and there would be like icebergs falling on you, and it was like a whole thing. And then you would land in the Arctic.
They're playing Frosty the Snowman.
Oh.
Sorry.
There's a walrus. Goo goo gajoob.
Oh my goodness, stop it.
And then finally we're here at the Beluga whale exhibit. Oh, here he comes. Well, that was amazing.
It was so great. See, the animals love me.
I think it does like you. I mean, why wouldn't it? You're amazing. We are here in Sesame Street land. We're on Sesame Street. Someone told us how to get there. And we're gonna go ride some kiddie rides. So first off, I think we're gonna ride the worm thing. I don't know the proper name for it. And then the like teacup in the air ride. I'll let you pick the one we're riding. Oh, it's gonna be a tight squeeze for me. If you're a larger person like I am. Oh, here we go. It's a tight fit. Oh, here we go. Oh, we're spinning it. Woo.
Helps get a little bit of a breeze.
Oh yeah. Oh. Not too high.
Oh, stop.
I'm barely touching it. Oh, I'm so dizzy right now.
That's why you shouldn't touch it.
But now you're spinning it.
I'm not touching it.
This thing is very sensitive when it comes to the spinning.
It also like naturally spins a little bit.
Yeah. Are you spinning it?
No, I'm not touching it.
So now we're on slimy sliders. And
Are you gonna do the roller coaster with me next? Yeah.
bars shoved in my belly. Here we go. It's a fun kids ride.
Do you like it?
We just rode Super Grover's Boxcar Derby. They were giving me issues about having the camera with, even though it's a kiddie coaster. And so I had to like hold on to it. I wasn't gonna be able to film because they were weird about it. But it's a fun kiddie coaster. I recommend it. That means quick. It's like a 30-second ride.
Most kiddie coasters are.
Yeah. So I still think my favorite kiddie coaster is Barnstormer. That's my favorite kiddie coaster.
I don't know. I think I really like Flight of the Hippogriff.
That's
over
true.
Barnstormer.
I keep forgetting that that's a kiddie coaster.
Yeah.
So yes, that's probably my
You
favorite.
get a really nice view of the castle.
Yeah. So we want to get a snack. So we went into the pretzel kitchen. We got the sweet cinnamon sugar nuggets.
Yeah.
But they also put like chips in there. So you don't get a ton of pretzels with it, but you get it. And it's $6.99, but we also get a discount. And now that we're outside, here's the cinnamon sugar nuggets.
Yeah, with our discount, our pass holder discount, even with tax, it was like $5.20, so it wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
But they did put quite a few chips in there, so we got like 4, 5, 6, 7. We got about 8 nuggets.
8 nuggets for
Maybe
$7.
9,
For
so-
$7, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll try it.
Yeah. How is it? It's okay.
Yeah. It's good. I can tell they've been sitting there for a little bit. Whenever we go to Auntie Anne's at Universal, it's really, really fresh. So it's not quite as fresh, but it's not like super dried out, it's just a little tough.
Okay, so we had to switch over to the Osmo because it's raining.
Yeah, and my smart self didn't pack a rain jacket or a sweatshirt, which typically would be fine because it's not raining that bad.
Yeah.
But we're about to go into a super cold Penguin Exhibit, and now I'm gonna be frozen, but it's okay.
Is it worth it?
The cold never bothered me anyway.
Wrong part.
I grew up in Michigan, I can handle it.
That's true. Florida hasn't thinned your blood out at all. So I don't know if this is something that everyone needs to be aware about, but it just happened to us. We went to go get our Penguin Encounter tickets, and somebody somehow, printed our tickets already. Just some random person.
They didn't ask for an ID, they just let someone else print our tickets.
Yeah, thankfully they worked it out for us. They just gave us another ticket. Like, oh, your tickets were printed already by somebody with this name that I'm not going to say on the internet. Although it probably should.
Yeah, so they think that she just looked over and saw my name on the list and said that she was part of it.
Yeah.
Which I put his name on there. It was both of our names.
Yeah.
So I don't understand why they wouldn't ask for an ID to print the ticket or like the barcode. Like I had a barcode to scan that came to my email, so I don't know why they allowed her to print them. So I mean, like, it's bad on her, but also bad on SeaWorld. Like, they didn't do their due diligence because they didn't scan my barcode.
Yeah.
And they didn't look at the names or ask for an ID.
Nope.
So someone is just getting a free penguin encounter.
Yep. So I'm going to be yelling their name while we get over there trying to find them. Yes, is there a such and such here? Yeah, you stole our tickets. So this is kind of a funny, actually not funny thing. We told our tour guide that somebody used our tickets.
We had to check in.
So we had to check in.
Tell them our name.
And they were like, yeah, somebody else, printed our ticket in somebody else's name. He goes, yeah, that happens.
And I looked at him, I was like, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
You should check an ID. Like,
yeah, or we had a barcode, so.
I don't. So, get your tickets early, people.
Yeah. Also, it's good to know you get about a 5-minute grace period from the time you're supposed to start before they just leave you. So get there on time. And not 5 minutes late. Our tour guide said he's only giving them 4 minutes. All right, we're going with the tour now. We're heading over by the Orca exhibit, and we're going backstage. So it's like a behind-the-scenes tour that we're going on. So I don't know if they're going to allow us to film that. We're at least going to film Brittany meeting the penguin. That one we're definitely filming, but I don't know how much behind-the-scenes stuff we're allowed to film. So I will ask. If they say no, I will oblige them.
Just something to be aware of on the tours, if you are not vaccinated or if you are under the age of 12, so not eligible to receive the vaccination, you do have to wear a mask.
Yes.
We're vaccinated, so we don't have to, yay. But just something to be aware of on the tours.
And they will provide a mask if you don't have one, because SeaWorld does not require masks really anywhere if you're vaccinated. So that obviously doesn't stop people who are not vaccinated, but they will provide one for you if you don't have one. Also, there's a chance that somebody on this tour is an imposter and it's fake Brittany.
Hopefully not. Hopefully they didn't let 4 people check in under 2.
Yeah, hopefully not. Because when we went up and like checked in with our tour guide, our names had not been checked off yet. So I really have no idea what happened there. And now we're just waiting to go inside the actual place where we're going to be. We've been all backstage and saw like the filtration system for Shamu Stadium. It's pretty cool.
Welcome to our penguin research building. My name is Cindy, and our penguins down here are a little different than the ones you might see at the other exhibit. These are South American. So the other exhibit is about 32 degrees. Hopefully you've gone through there today, or you can soon. It's about 32 degrees there and almost 300 penguins. They're right at the beginning of their breeding season, so it's very dramatic, and everybody making their nest and stealing rocks and interacting with each other and figuring out who's going to go where, so it's all nice and fun. And we should have some eggs up there by the end of the month, so that's usually when our breeding season starts. This species down here, this exhibit's about 55 degrees Fahrenheit because these birds are from South America. So usually when you think about penguins, most people think that most penguins are found in cold weather, right? That's kind of how we grew up thinking. There's no penguins in the north at all. There's no penguins in the North Pole where polar bears and Santa Claus, there's no penguins up there. All penguins are found below the equator. So there's 18 different species and they're all found in the south, but most of them are sandy beach and rocky beach and tropical penguins.
It's cold in here. Are you excited?
I am excited. It feels so nice in here.
That's really nice.
It's okay to talk. The penguins are always going to be louder than you guys. The thing about penguins is that they're just easily distracted. So a lot of movement and stuff is what they see, and then they have to try to pay attention to everything. So this is Veronica, and Veronica is about 7 years old. She's a very sweet penguin, and so if any of our littles need a footstool, Erin can grab a footstool as well. We're going to go ahead and just start right over here. We're going to pet her just like this on her back.
I'm ready.
Sounds good, right?
I'll give these to you.
Life expectancy of penguins in the wild would be around 15 years old. A 20-year-old penguin would be a lucky change and all that stuff out there. SeaWorld's penguins, we have some that are 28, Santiago, and in our other exhibit, we have some that are 36.
All right, so we're done with our experience.
So cool.
It was really cool. It's only like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
But it is the cheaper of the two. They have a second one that's about 45 minutes long, and it's in the actual penguin exhibit. This is like behind the scenes, and it's the only place in the park where they have those penguins.
Yeah, so it was cool. I really enjoyed seeing it. We'll come back another time and do the other one. This time, instead of doing the longer penguin exhibit, we just chose to do a shorter penguin and then a short dolphin so that we could like do both.
Yeah, and then I think each tour has two parts. They have a short 15-minute one and then a longer one. Obviously, it's more expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it because this, in my opinion, was well worth the money that we spent.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about, I think about $35 a person, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Somewhere around that, I don't remember. I know that we did the penguin and the dolphin encounter. So we did the penguin and dolphin encounter for both of us, plus we bought a package where we get a professional picture of the dolphin encounter. You can have your own cameras in the penguin. You can't with the dolphin because it's up against water.
Yeah.
So we're getting a professional picture and a plush, and with tax and everything, we got all of that for about $158, which really isn't bad at all. So that was my anniversary present for us. Yeah.
Now I will say this, when we did book it, the dolphin encounter was on sale. So it was not normally the price. I think we got it for about 40 or 50% off. We got it at a good time. So just keep an eye on that.
Yeah, and I will say, it is cheaper, obviously, to do it on a weekday than on a weekend. So we had PTO, so we took an extra day, and that's how we were able to do it. It would have been probably twice that much on a weekend.
Yes.
So if you're coming on vacation and you want to do it, schedule it, one of your weekdays to come out here and do them. And then I don't think there are quite as many people either. So it's been nice.
There was only 14 people with our group, so and it didn't feel like it was overcrowded. It didn't feel like we had to wait too long for anything. I mean, we were the second group that got to go touch a penguin, so that was really cool. And
we got a decent amount of time with the penguin for being that many people. Like, I thought it was just going to be like one quick swipe picture, you're done. Yeah. But I actually got to pet her. I mean, you'll see I got to pet her a little bit. So I liked that. It was nice. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. And and then just to note that all of the tours are over beneath Sky Tower, which is the big tower in the middle of the park. Except for the dolphins.
Except for the dolphins. The dolphins, don't know why they're doing that. The dolphins are over in the dolphin area. So we're about to go into the dolphin encounter. Can't bring the camera with us, so I have to shut it off for now, but we'll tell you about it afterwards and how cool it was. Yeah. So we are done with our dolphin encounter. Brittany, what did you think?
Oh, it was so great.
It was.
It was so great. They were so playful and fun, and I just wanted to hug them.
I know, we got to touch the dolphin. It was really cool.
Yeah. And you're allowed to pet it anywhere, like below the blowhole. Yeah.
So, and it felt really cool. It felt like a wet hot dog. But it was really cool. I'd say it's worth it. It was about 15 minutes. It was all cool. We got our pictures taken. We're gonna throw the pictures that they took up right now. Look at that dolphin. Look, we're touching the dolphin. Look at us touch that dolphin. That was the biggest dolphin. That one's about 500 pounds. That was a lot of fun. And yeah, I highly recommend it. If you ever want to touch a dolphin, you get to touch a dolphin. You get to play with them a little bit. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right, so we got our pictures, which you've already seen one of them.
Wanted them all, but it was $70 for all of them, and I was like, no.
Yes. So if you come and you take a lot of pictures throughout the day, I like the professional photographers, and you're kind of a big family, and this includes ride photos, like encounter photos. It is $70, like Brittany said, for all of them, which is not a bad deal. And especially if you have like 40, 50 pictures, it's not bad.
Well, I did also see that you can do an annual photo key for $169. So if you're gonna come a lot throughout the year and want to do some extra things, then that's what I would recommend.
That's not a bad idea. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and I would do that if you're going to be here more than one day.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be here like a week or something.
Maybe if we get these again, we could do that. Just because, especially if like we do some with the tiny humans, it'd be worth it. So, So yeah, so what we did, we got the minimum package, which is, oh no, we got the next one up, like the medium one. It's $30. You get a digital download and you get a regular picture as well, plus a frame.
And we did get like 20% off. So.
Yeah, because we have pass holder discount. So it ended up only being like $23, which wasn't that bad at all. I will say this, if you do that dolphin encounter, there's a good chance you will get wet because they will splash you, but it's worth it. So we're gonna head to the penguin exhibit because we want to get a plush for Brittany, and they have a bunch of different kind of penguin plushes over there. All right, well, it's closed. Like half the park is closed right now, which I get the part where like Halloween is happening, it being closed, but the part that we were trying to...
Both sides of the park are closed right now.
Oh, so...
because they closed the other side for Halloween, and then they closed this other side, so I don't... Like, if you're buying a one-day ticket, just know things are probably gonna close early.
Yeah, I don't recommend coming with a one-day ticket during the Halloween season because they'll shut down half the park. So like, we're trying to go get something, we can't get anything, because half the park is closed. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's one of the things, it's one of my complaints about SeaWorld is they'll just close half the park for no reason. At least like Universal for Halloween Horror Nights, they'll just close the park early unless, oh my goodness, unless you're there for Halloween Horror Nights. Or Disney's like the Boo Bash, they'll close the park early. They don't close half the park, so you just wander around not knowing what's going on. I'd rather them just close the entire park early than close half the park.
Well, the thing is, it's both sides though. Like I honestly don't know what's open right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's the opposite side that was open when they closed the other side for Halloween. So I don't know what's open for the next hour.
Yeah.
Because I think it's around 5.
Yeah, it's like 5:20.
5:23. So I'm not really sure what's open till 6. I think like the aquarium is still open. The dolphin viewing area I think is still open. Yeah.
So we got our plush. We got a beluga whale.
I already have a dolphin. So if you do get the package, it's for a plush that is $19.99. You cannot get one that's cheaper than $19.99, even though that saves them money, because I found a little otter that I wanted that was only $12, and they wouldn't let me do it. They said it had to be one that was $19.99. So
yeah. And the guy was like, I would give it to you if I could, but like the system won't let me do it, I don't think. I guess it's like a code or something, I don't know. But so.
He also didn't give me a bag, so I really hope they don't think I'm stealing it on the way out.
And well, they would have stopped us already. So, but we didn't have to steal it.
We haven't left the park yet, so.
That's true. We may have a security guard come after us. Now, judo chop. No, I won't attack. Don't attack security guards. Anyway, so yeah. And it's all, the park is going to close in like 20 minutes or less. So it's really, there's like nobody here right now. So we're going to go ahead and call it there. Thanks for hanging out with us on part 2 of our animal experience anniversary extravaganza.
You can't even remember it so much.
Animal experience anniversary extravaganza, AEAE. Anyway, we had a great time, especially today. Even with all the frustration, the encounters were awesome. So thanks for hanging out with us. We have some cool things coming up next week that you guys don't want to miss. We're so excited. What's next week for you? It's like,
what
it's like 2 weeks.
Week? We're not doing anything next week.
No, but based on our release schedule, the week after this, this should release on Friday, October 29th, which we will be still somewhere we're not going to talk about yet. But when we come back, the episode after this is going to start a very long, fun process for everybody, and we're very excited about it. How excited on a scale of 1 to 10 are you for it?
I'm excited.
I'm like a 12. So, thanks for hanging out with us here at SeaWorld Orlando. We are Steak and Potatoes.
And we're living our happily ever after.